Hello, I'm Jennifer.
Hi Jennifer, I'm Leanne. How are you today?
Pretty good, and yourself?
I'm very good, thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I am currently a student at Three Rivers College pursuing a degree in business management, and I'm expected to graduate the spring of 2015.
Okay. Very good.
How do you feel that your education has prepared you for your career?
With the business management program, I've taken several classes that pertains to management that helps you to learn how to run an effective business and how to manage your employees. But other than that, I've also had 2 years of management experience, and I feel that was a very educational learning process.
Okay.
Okay. What qualities do you have that would make you a good manager?
I'm very open-minded and level-headed, and I think those are two important qualities for any manager to have.
Why did you choose the career that you're now pursuing?
Actually, I'd never thought about it, but my first job starting out was at a fast food restaurant, and I actually worked my way up in the restaurant to management, and it wasn't until then that I realized that was something I would like to do, that I enjoyed doing.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty in order to get your job done.
When I worked at Sonic, the store I worked in, it was an older store, and it needed renovations pretty bad, but it wasn't in the budget for 'em to fix the building. And one Sunday, it had rained all day long, and the roof started leaking in the store, so I had two options. I could either shut the store down and lose business for the rest of the day, or I chose not to. I went to Walmart that was right across the street and got plastic and went on the roof and got some of our decorative rocks from our garden area and covered the roof in plastic and put the rocks over it to hold it down so we could continue running the business. We didn't lose our customers.
Wow, that's great. Wow.
Okay.
That's above and beyond.
Yeah. What are your greatest weaknesses?
I think my greatest weakness is that I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So sometimes it might take me a little longer to get something done, but I know when it's done right.
Right.
Okay. When did you graduate from high school?
I don't really see how that pertains to the job. Could you explain it?
Are you over the age of 18?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you.
What is your typical way of dealing with conflict? Give me an example.
I like to talk to the person, bring everybody in who's involved, with the problem, and have everybody sit down in a meeting type where I'm like the mediator of them and let everybody have a chance to voice their opinions without any interruptions, and then together we can come to agreements on how to resolve the conflict.
Okay. Tell me about a management mistake that you may have made in the past and what you might have done differently if you had the chance to do it over again.
When I first started managing, I had several employees who quit on me, and I was very short-handed, and I didn't have a lot of applicants at the time, and so I hired the few I had, which was a big mistake because after hiring some of them, I hired them for cooks, and one of them informed me that he would not cook. So I learned that even if that's all you have, you don't just hire them to fill the position.
Cool. Okay.
How would you discipline an insubordinate employee?
I think it's important to talk to the employee first, let them know what they've done, let them know the policies of the workplace, what's supposed to be done, and have them sign a paper stating that I've talked to them and let them know what they've done wrong. And then from there, if they do it again, then I have written proof that I've discussed the issue with them, and then write them up, or depending on the severity of the problem, terminate them.
Okay.
Wow. Do you smoke or use any alcohol?
Has this been a problem in the past with your company?
Are you able to comply with the company's substance abuse policies?
Yes.
Tell me about a time you were able to successfully deal with another person even when that individual may not have personally liked you or you didn't like him or her?
Being a previous manager, you have lots of employees that don't like you all the time, but
Right.
I just try to treat them as equals and be as fair as I can.
Okay, good, okay. What training methods do you prefer, or would you prefer if you were selected for this position?
I like hands-on training. I think I learn better being put in the position and actually doing it.
Okay.
Since you've been in a managing position before, talk about the balance between not micromanaging but still being involved enough to catch problems easily.
I think by micromanaging employees, that makes them uncomfortable standing over them, telling them everything to do. But by sitting back and watching them, you can decide as the manager what issues need to be addressed and let them know.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Give me an example of a time where you had to make a split-second decision.
And again, with the roof, I had
That's
to
what I'm
decide whether I wanted to turn away my customers or do something about it.
That's what I was gonna say. Thought that might have been kind of tied to that other question as well, because that was gonna really split second right there.
Give me an example of a time when you tried to accomplish something and failed.
The first time I did a food order, I did not take into consideration events of the community and how that could affect the business. And so when I did my first food order, I shorted us on quite a bit of stuff, but I was able to go to the store and purchase the stuff myself to make up for the things we didn't have so we could still continue business.
Oh, that's pretty good. Trying to think here. Let's see. Tell me about a time when you missed an obvious solution to a problem.
Um, if I would have knew that the town was having the carnival that week, I would have knew that I should have ordered more on my food order to accompany the larger number of guests.
Okay. Sounds all good. Do you have any questions for us?
Why is this position open?
Because the previous employee just decided to go somewhere else, had a better place of employment that they felt like they could go to.
Is this a position with a great turnover where you're hiring people all the time?
Not usually. Usually this previous employer or employee went to another state before moving for family matters. So this position doesn't normally get turned over very much.
And in this position, is there room to move up within the company?
Yes.
Okay.
Great. Well, we still have, we've got some other applicants on that we need to interview before we make our decision, but we will definitely get back with you. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Okay.